All right, welcome back. We are hitting the D2 division. I have a lovely guest with me. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
How you doing? I'm James's beautiful James Feliciano, number 13 from Tropic Thunder.
Pop this up a little bit so we can hear you. Yeah, there you go. Try it again. Go ahead. Hit us with it.
I messed it up already. But I'm James Feliciano, number 13 from Tropic Thunder. Yeah, that's really it.
So I actually coached James for an event. One of the, not only the funniest, but probably a really hardworking player. So I'm not surprised that he's not only playing, but also on the 10-man field. Am I correct?
Yeah. Unfortunately, my team fell short yesterday, but that's how it goes. And now I get to be blessed to play with the Philippines. And it's funny. I got my number 2, but we're seeing TPP and Wolfpack.
Correct.
D2 Wolfpack right now. I play these guys every week. They're phenomenal. TPP is an amazing team, too. Let's see if they can survive the break. Oh, that looks like a weird start for Wolfpack. Both teams 5-on-5 right now.
TPP is going to take a big bite, though. They're actually going to push up that center, making their way to the wedge. We are going to lose the Wolfpack snake, though. So TPP is going to jump on that advantage, capitalize on it.
Going
start
into
this 50-yard
their
line.
snake.
Yep.
Let's see if he can produce a kill on the side right there. That Dorito corner looks like he can get him. Oh, yep.
Yep, he's got him.
There we go. Now the only thing that he has to worry about right now is the snake in front of him.
Yeah.
Wait.
No,
They didn't even
there's
call
a
him
home
out.
body as well, but they're
ref
both
pointed
looking
at
the
him.
other way, so they don't really see the snake guy, unfortunately.
Look again. Stay on your job, TPP. Oh. Interesting.
It looks like TPP is going to do a little body contour around this bunker, try to take the snake out.
Well, Wolfpack producing a kill right now, so it is a 34.
TPP is going to cross over to their snake. The home guy's trying to pound the paint in there, but it's just not getting him anywhere.
No. If I was this snake, I would just stay on the wire and be prepared for a rundown.
Absolutely. Because at this point, this is their only option. That Dorito corner's not going to catch you. The home's trying to put the paint in. It's just not happening.
Just use your back guy behind him in that snake wedge right there.
I think Wolfpack is trying to decide how much the snake is a threat to them and if the rundown is necessary at this point.
I think as long as they just keep the snake in check, he's not going to do any damage. You just play with him a little bit and...
Now, okay, we've been hearing there's a bounce shot in this area. Are we correct here? Coming in, I don't...
The angle looks too steep for me, but they are pounding it right now. You can see the home player actually shooting at it, but from what I see, I don't see any balls coming in.
Wolfpack's going to lose their Dorito side corner as well.
Oh, and I would concede to save the pain. Even though they're not going to concede on the first point. I know them.
No, absolutely not. So TPP's going to start pushing. Yep.
Okie dokie. Can never be too sure right there. Just sending shots over, talking to your guy.
Wow. Okay, they're gonna finish up four at the tea party at the start box here.
Nice. I definitely like when teams take a second to check each other at the box and have that little talk like, yeah, like we just did that. Or give me a little spin. I like to add a little flair to it.
Give me a model. Let's see it.
Vogue.
So what has been your favorite thing to play out on this layout? What was working for you? Oh, wait, this is your chance. This is your beer. Let's hear it.
Narragansett beer. So as a beer drinker myself, I haven't tried it yet, but I'm waiting. And I hear that it's actually really good. And I like drinking Coors Light, but if it's as good as people are telling me, I might, have to make the switch.
Well, you can join me and Matt. We'll hit the bar and we'll all try one, and then, we'll
after this, right?
rave some more about it on our own.
I like that.
All right, so we're going into Brave and BR Factory. We've got Brave on the left, and we got Brave on the right, and BR Factory on the left.
Brave guys out of Battle Creek, too. We got 2 home teams in the same pit over there.
I feel like you guys have a lot of talent coming out of Battle Creek.
Battle Creek is where they breed champions, but let's see what BR Factory can do to stop a champions bracket Brave right now.
Yeah, we did see both teams play this morning. They were just dominating.
Ooh, up the center really fast to the snake side brick for BR Factory. Then fills back, but BR loses their snake corner guy off the break.
Yeah, and Brave is actually going to lose their Dorito side corner as well. So we're going to be even at 4-4 right now.
Home player staying on that snake lane right there. Let's see Let's see if he can stop this guy wrapping from the snake 2.
So it looks like Brave is the only one occupying the snake. I'd probably capitalize on this moment, start taking some ground.
This is definitely the time that I would put my face in the dirt and get all the way up. Because if there's nobody stopping you, I mean, you do have to watch this shot right here from the home to the snake 2. But
I do think a lot of snake players are waiting for some support to then start bumping, you know, either to the brick or the corner. Unfortunately, it's too late because now BR Factory has filled that snake corner.
See, but what I love about this layout, you can get all the way to their snake without being seen by the snake corner if you just stay extremely tight to the bunker and do not move anything.
Don't move a single thing.
No.
Don't even wiggle your toes.
A lot of people like to, ooh, BR Factory losing another one onto the D side right now. This is a up body advantage for Brave right now.
Absolutely. As long as they stay connected and are in tune here, it looks like the Dorito, they're still in the home, too. Oh, and as I said, that they lose them. See, I don't like being in this home too long during a point. I just think it brings you no value after a while.
100%. You should fill out. But BR just loses their Dorito attacker. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the guy that went up the center filled all the way back and went to the Dorito.
Correct.
Which
I think you are correct there.
Kudos to that guy for making something happen and being a guy that I got to get out there.
Yeah, and Brave is really on top of their communication right now. As you can tell, the timing of the bump between the snake and also the Dorito is literally in sync. And I think it's so important to sometimes do that because then at that point, you don't know who to aim for. They're both going at the same time. So you're trying to gauge who's more of a threat. Who do I take out first?
So what I've been hearing was that you win this from the Dorito side. I definitely have been feeling like it's a 50-50 toss-up, though. Like, you go send it.
Yeah, we have seen a lot of games closing from that side, so it does make sense.
Oh, look, he's asking. Oh, no. I thought he was asking for a check in the snake right there. But nope. Kicking the bunker behind him to make him think that they're at the 50. Ooh, but he just...
Yeah, and this Brave player, it looks like 48 is going to be right at that Dorito. I think he's trying to make his way either to cross that 50 or he's going to just kind of maintain the inside shots.
Oh, no. Oh, no, there's rub on his butt.
I was going to say, if he's got something on his butt, that's got to be a team kill.
Yeah.
All right, looks like number 7 on BR is kind of checking out the snake corner, trying to see, you know, if he can kind of battle out his mirror, but I don't really think that's going to do him much good right this second.
12 minutes still on the clock. There's this first point is, while it's taking a lot of time, there's still a lot of time for much more
and so
play.
88 for Cox, and the snake is actually going to start looking the Dorito way, trying to battle out with that mini W. He misses the shot, but he is sharing the information with his team that that player is there. Let's see here. So, yeah, Brave has still got the snake. He is going to kind of retreat back a little bit, and now their Dorito side is actually on the other side, but he does not make the run.
No, he actually just got shot.
Yeah, this is when your snake corner needs to kind of join the game now.
And the BR Factory launches up the Dorito side, but he's going to get checked right now. Let's see if that produces a kill. Oh, and the snake corner launches on the Brave snake guy. Oh, and air bunkers, and that's...
Oh... Look at
and that is a major.
Look at the major in hand. Oh,
wait.
We've got a lot of flags going on. We've got a minor being thrown, major being thrown. Let's see what call we are making.
They got confused there for a second, and
Another
BR is going to get one for talking after they're dead, while Brave gets one for the spin.
Yeah, this field does not tolerate anything, and I mean anything. No pointing, no talking. Don't breathe too close near me. It's.
When you're refereeing paintball at a high level like this and everything's at stake, I would definitely love and appreciate the refs to be exactly like that. You know, everybody who's playing the game should know how to play the game and should know what would warrant a flag and not warrant a flag.
Yeah, and our head ref here, Jason, he is flown all the way from Europe, so he always says, I didn't travel all the way here to be wrong, but also I didn't travel all the way here to be sloppy. So he's really riding these guys to be precise, to be on top of things, and they have been really consistent on the calls, so you have to give them props for that.
And he definitely didn't fly out here to get yelled at all day, so he's probably going to drop the hammer on a couple people. Yeah, he really just flew out here
for me to harass him, the poor man. I've been begging for a one-on-one all weekend. We got it yesterday, and he gave me the death glare.
One-on-one.
Yes, I said, I just want one, and he was like, stop asking for it. Next, you know, we got it, and I just got the stare down. And there's Smiley Joe. So how is 10-man going for you guys?
10-man was good. I actually showed up a little bit late. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
yeah, but
Philippines.
10-man's really casual, though. You can do that.
Yeah, I mean, the
If
night
you've
that I
not seen
had.
a 10-man layout, it looks so fun. Am I wrong?
No, it actually is. And I'm a one-trick pony. I only play the snake side. But I actually, looking at it right now, the center temple, the pyramid structure up there, I wonder if it's actually allowed to climb it, because I would definitely be that guy.
I mean, I haven't seen in the rule book.
Hi, Straza.
Okay, so now all of James's homies have noticed that he's over here, so now they're all shouting him out and trying to get his attention here. But, yeah, I don't know if you can actually climb that temple.
No, I don't think so. I think that is not allowed, and the cleat might puncture it, but I don't know how durable the plastic is.
I mean, you know, everybody can try it once, maybe, see what happens.
Let's see what the result of this verdict is for the Brave and BR Factory match. They are still talking about it, but it looks like Wolfpack is getting on the field, and so is TPP, so they're going to keep the ball rolling here.
Oh.
Ooh, and BR Factory gets the point. Interesting.
I'm interested to see why this is the way it is. Hopefully, Jason will kind of fill us in. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't.
We're going to need some clarification on that, because, yeah. Well, we got TPP up right now. They're up 1 point against Wolfpack. A lot of time still left on the clock. This is not over. And it's not even begun yet.
30 seconds.
All right, 30 seconds. We got TPP, Wolfpack. TPP up by 1. Wolfpack on the left. TPP on the right.
I love the little high fives at the box. My team doesn't let me do it. They think it's
my
corny.
team locally does some deep breaths, and I always find it interesting to watch. I'm like, okay, everybody.
Let's see if both teams can survive the break right now. I did last time.
And unfortunately not. Wolfpack is going to lose their snake, and that's the second point in a row, so I'd probably change your route at this point.
Yep. But Wolfpack did take real estate and get to the brick and takes the snake guy out, and TPP also loses their Dorito attacker, so right now it's a 4-on-3 in favor of Wolfpack. Wolfpack has one in the snake one in the center, one in the Dorito insert. That's what I call the Bravo over there. And the other guy, who knows?
Yeah, TPP is going to make their way into the Dorito side corner.
Very possibly. If that's who I think it is, Dottie. That's his spot, and then he goes up to the tower on the Dorito side. But he's going to launch right now, and I'd call that a fair trade.
Oh. Come on now.
And Wolfpack fills up the center again to take the real estate.
Yep.
TPP and the snake trying to make something move. Santiago right here.
I mean, he's got nothing holding him back, so I might as well just keep going at that rate.
Ooh, and he gets the shot on the center player. My man Santiago right here is nasty.
He's looking to eat today.
I don't want to say that that's their best player, but this guy right here is the one that they call to make things happen.
Oh, well, I mean, if you had friends on this roster, you now no longer don't.
Well, no. I show love to both teams. I'm not going to completely be on Wolfpack's side, but I do enjoy a good gunfighter and somebody that can make something happen.
These guys are definitely giving us the battle, which is always entertaining as a viewer. So thank you for all the hard work and skill you guys are providing today.
See, if I was the snake guy right here for Wolfpack, I would definitely move because he knows where you are. So just faking him out.
I know, and looking at Santiago's body language, he's probably going to jump this highway. He's trying to see if anybody would catch him if he does.
Oh, and the ref running in to check the TPP's Dorito Tower player. Oh, look, he jumped over the beam. He jumped over the beam.
Oh, I don't know if he knows. Yep, okay, he sees him.
And then they...
Oh, okay.
Movement.
He's going to ditch the snake. He thinks he's not really that big of a threat. Well, we'll give him some time.
Wolfpack needs to figure out that he moved.
So I don't know if they do know that, which is a beautiful trap to set because now Wolfpack's going to try to make the run down. If he's waiting here, it's a clean shot for him.
This is the time when you put your face in the dirt and
The
crawl
problem
down.
with Wolfpack is hiding in that cake. You have to really be low, so you're not really seeing any bumps until you're popping out. And I think he might have.
Oh, and they got him
Oh,
at the
they
center.
did get him.
Okay, and he slips on the way out. Okay, Wolfpack digging in deep and crossing up and using their fucking mouth. I'm sorry to curse. Using their mouths and communicating like a team should. Tropic Thunder.
All right, so it looks like the snake is going to be number 8, Navarro, for Wolfpack. And he's checking it out, trying to find what else is left for him.
He's shooting crossfield. He knows that it's the Dorito only right now, and he's using his boy pressure, no pressure, and just. Well, I mean, going for the kill possibly might not be the move.
Yeah, TPP is trying to cross that 50-yard line. Oh,
there we go.
Just misses him. Oh
no! Oh my
Heads
God!
up.
No way! This is what we.
This is what we come for. This is now we've had a lot of races to the buzzers.
This is something
This
that
is one of those.
this is something that we the game is touch the buzzer, not elimination.
Oh,
No, what he
didn't
didn't
make it.
touch the buzzer. No, he did. But what did it?
Game on.
no, they're shaking his head. They're saying,
No, wait, what?
oh, here we go.
Game stop.
No, he's not. The two of them did shake hands, say no. I think he must have. The problem is when you guys hop over the start
You
box
knock the
and
buzzer
you're
off
trying to
and-
hit that buzzer, right? You either A, miss the buzzer, you've knocked it off, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Your best bet is to lose the cool points and just hit the buzzer. You don't need to
So
do the bounce over anymore.
hear me out on this. I hate to rag on my guys right now, but the game is touch the buzzer, not elimination. If you're in a 2-on-1 scenario and you're in the snake and nobody's in the snake in front of you, what do you do, class?
What do you do?
What do you do, class? You get your face down and you go to their
Have
side.
you seen this book yet, Pursuit of Glory?
I have not.
Oh my gosh, it's so I guess it's based. You're saying it's a build story, but basically pretty similar to y'all. You go to a birthday party, you fall in love with paintball, the journey of playing and stuff like that. You have to pick up a copy. I don't know if you're a big reader, but I definitely am trying to find a copy on my way out for the plane ride.
Do they have it in an audiobook?
Okay, audiobook. Okay,
No,
you know
but-
what? It's fine. We will read it to you. We'll do a chapter a night, and we'll make sure you're up to
The
date on it.
last book I actually read was the Marcelo Margot Paintball
I was just
IQ.
gonna say that
actually
has to
have
be the
that
one.
as a PDF on my phone, so I can read it on the planes. Yes.
Incredible. I have not read it yet. School really consumes my reading life, but it is on my list of things to read.
That's what happens when you're a busy girl. You can't. But sometimes you got to
All
make
right, so
time
we've
for
got
yourself.
Wolfpack in front of us with the ref. So the fight is that he did hit the buzzer, and the point should have been over. The ref is saying that they did have a live body on the other side, though, so I think they're just trying to decipher.
Interesting. But you can't make the wrong call when you're this deep into Sunday. This is for all the marbles for them. This is the. My bad. I had to sneeze there. Okay, so BR Factory and Brave look like they're going to start taking the field now.
We'll see about that because I think we're going to have a small ref meeting on this call with Wolfpack. We might be going back to some footage in a replay. We're actually on the phone. I don't know who we're calling, reffing style, but it doesn't look pretty right this second.
No, this is definitely something that I could see them calling over some of the big guns to figure this out.
We're having a Karen moment.
Womp, womp.
Who's your manager? I know you're in charge here, but who's the one in charge of you?
I
Call
want to
him.
speak.
That's who I want to talk to.
We've had some moments like that, but it always gets resolved pretty.
I think you guys over there are all pretty feisty.
Oh, definitely feisty. I keep looking over at the 10-man field because I would hate
You're really
for
enthralled by that tempo.
no, I would hate for my my team to need me when I'm over here playing tiddlywinks.
You know what? I mean, Alti is here. He can just sub in for you back there. He's was killing the snake on that side yesterday, so. Now the question is if y'all face off with each other later.
One-on-ones. One-on-ones. I'm pretty confident in my skills. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but
I'll toot it.
I made it pretty far in the Hormesis duel.
You were stellar. I'll give it to you, for sure.
I lost to new pro Frank Pashwita from New Jersey Leverage, the best semi-pro team and now pro team in the country.
Yeah.
Congratulations to them. The jerseys in my living room definitely skyrocketed in price now. But
it's going to be like a mortgage payment someday.
$350, $450 OBO.
There. Oh, you heard it here, folks. All right, so it looks like the refs are going to return back to this point. Whatever controversy they have, they're going to have to deal with it afterwards.
They sped it up from 45 to 10. Let's see.
Yeah, so Brave on the left, BR on the right. BR attempted to make a giant run up the center, but it did not work out for them, unfortunately. But they do fill this snake.
44. Both sides lost a player off the break. Brave lost their snake corner, and BR lost the guy going up the center, I believe.
Yep. And BR's got kind of a back line going on right now. I mean, I guess I get it. You are up by 1, but also, I mean, there's probably so much clock, right? I can't see
There's still 10 minutes left on
10
this.
minutes,
I would definitely go and get a 2-point cushion. This guy in the Snake Aztec is playing over the top and was a little lackadaisical for a second, but now he's locked back in. But
yeah, and it seems like Brave doesn't have any urgency when it comes to this snake. So if I was if I was BR, I would probably start pushing that agenda here. Like, Brave is in the streeter side tower, and the paint is actually coming towards me. There's nobody over here just yet, my friend.
But we have insurance. Paintball insurance. Well, no, paintball insurance.
I don't have paintball insurance.
Oh, wait, no. I thought when you sign up for the ID, everybody has paintball insurance from Spot.
When you check in and you get your ID, you have insurance. I, on the other hand,
I'm
kind of risking it for the biscuit here. All right, so it looks like BR is going to have the snake tower. They're going to have the snake. They still have a home body. Get out of that home. Let's go. Get out of it. We're done with it.
I do not like the home bunker. He definitely should have filled over to one of the sides, but he looks like MBR loses one up the center out of the tower on the snake side. And Brave filling up the center right now as BR is coming up the snake.
He's going to be posted up. He's waiting for that snake.
Yep.
Oh, man. No. So he did change. Oh, he changed sides, but he also made a run up towards the brick.
BR is going to shoot him in the back because...
I just feel like you should always assume the snake is hot and never abandon it or forget it. And maybe it's just my opinion, right? But I just think the second you let go of it or you leave it, the other team is going to flood that.
That is the job of the snake player, though, not to make himself known, but to strike when needed.
To strike when... I love it.
Oof. So... maybe it's my gambling curse, but if this was a parlay, my parlay would definitely... I'd be sweating right now.
We've been talking a lot about the parlays lately.
I'd be sweating right now. Both New Jersey home teams down by 2. You got TPP. Oh.
We're still having a debacle about that last call here. You know, Wolfpack still has our ref basically in their grips, trying to make them change their ways here. And they're going to run this point, it looks like.
They can't. I was going to say, once they run this point, they lose all leverage they had for trying to fix what happened on the last one. But
I do like the confidence. They're like, you know what? Let's run it. It's fine. We're down by 2, but we can always... we're not going to make them wait, so I don't know what they're... All right, so it looks like...
Look at that. Good guys right there, but they're walking.
I know there's some confusion going on. Also, there was some confusion earlier this morning. I was calling Kyle on Wolfpack Ellen, and the comments were like, why is she calling him Ellen? I just want to point out that the nickname for Kyle is Ellen because he looks like Ellen DeGeneres. So there was no confusion. I know the joke. I've heard the joke. We're calling him Ellen because he looks like it. Go on Instagram, look up Kyle, and you can either confirm or deny that he looks like Ellen, but his team calls him Ellen based on the looks of Ellen DeGeneres. There was no confusion. YouTube, please do not roast me in the comments any longer.
Honestly, I didn't know that, and now that is the only name I will be calling him on Sundays.
So they're calling it on the field, and I was like, oh, yeah, they call him that because he looks like Ellen DeGeneres. And people were like, that's not his name. His name is Kyle. And I was like, yes, we know that.
Ooh, TPP doubling up the home, sending one up the center, and Snake, they are hungry. They are still filling those spots and taking that ground.
Yeah, Wolfpack is going to end up 5 alive off the break as well. They're going to send into that Dorito. They've got one in the middle, a homebody. They occupied the Snake as well.
Ooh, ref looking at the home player,
Yeah,
Ellen.
Calm, clean. And it looks like TPP put Santiago back in that Snake.
Mr. Get It Done. Let's see if my boy Mike Hansen right here in the Snake can get it done. Yes, that is.
Why am I not surprised? Which is funny because I feel like he wasn't a Snake player at the beginning of the season, and then all of a sudden we just saw him slowly start.
Yes, that's Mr.
Here.
Get It Done too. NYPD cop too. New York's finest right there.
Shooting at him. It's fine. It's fine.
But you love to see when your Snake player is cool under pressure.
We are going to see a penalty on the TPP side. It looks like it was just a minor, though, because I only see 2 walking off.
At the same time, they got the minor. Wolfpack loses Zach Ertz out of the center. TPP just loses their center player also. So this is a down body situation for...
I think Hansen is unaware of this. Maybe he is.
Now he knows.
Now he knows it, but ooh.
And that would be...
It's going to be considered a trade, I think, based on the chaos.
And his partner...
No, we're not going to say his nickname, but his last name is Mislitz. If you want to put the pieces together, that's up to you.
Yep. 1 + 2 equals. And the point is good for Wolfpack, and they bite back. You know what you do.
I mean, when they're in this pit saying, you know what, run it, forget trying to challenge the call, they obviously knew that they had some sort of game plan that was going to secure them a point, and you know what, they proved themselves right. So after this, we're going to have WNXL Heroines semifinals, Dallas Vibe as well. They're going to be facing off with, we're not sure yet, but we're about to see a bloodbath over there as well.
Dallas Vibe. Shout out Dallas Vibe.
Okay, if you had to pick a women's team you would want to be on, who are you picking?
Oh my God, Jamie Feliciano would go crazy for the New Jersey High Rollers. But person of my talents would definitely go secure the bag with Dallas Vibe. And
okay. He's gonna turn his back on the homies.
No. If there was a place I would live other than Jersey, it'd be Texas.
Texas? Oh gosh, I can't do that.
I went to Fit once, and it changed my life.
Yeah. All right. So Beer on the left, Brave on the right.
Brave taking the Snake off the break, getting shot, busting open his loader. Yeah. So down 1 for them. BR looks like they survived the break. They are doubling up the home, 1 up the center, 1 in the God bunker. And I'm trying to see if and the Dorito little mini W over there. They're just gonna stay and lock down their guns. They're up 2 right now with a comfortable cushion. And
yeah, Brave is head checking them, trying to make their way into the Snake, and they do. So now they've got 1 in the Dorito, 1 in that mini, and then the Snake is occupied. Unfortunately, BR has already been in there and established some ground, so we're gonna have to play catch up here.
BR fills the Snake, and the double home immediately goes to the God bunker to back up his Snake guy. I love when the movement is fluid and you see the team clicking. You can tell that BR is feeling good.
Yeah, I mean they did have a wonderful last match, so I'm really not surprised here. We've got Brave in this home bunker, which I was asking Matt Falvey the other day. I'm like, at what angle do you think it's manipulation with how far people are leaning into these bunkers sometimes? And Falvey was like, well, if the Snake comes out.
Ooh, the ref ran in the check-in.
Yeah, and BR is actually going to lose their Snake player as well. So we've lost a home from
BR
Brave.
coming out of the Dorito and launching up the center. The little misdirection right there.
which has attracted the attention of the Brave Snake, but he's actually going to pull back into the cake.
Brave loses one on the Dorito side, too, so it is a 2-on-3.
Yep, and Brave has spread the field. As long as they keep the communication going, they can probably work together, hopefully pick off a body or two and, get the advantage up. Okay, so I don't know how I feel about this bump
The
back.
standing up while
Yeah.
he fills back was what made me just wince in pain, but Eitri is good behind his gun. He definitely has gun skills, and I think maybe he knew what he was doing when he did that.
Yeah, the only concern I would have is if you're in a two-body situation and you have one buddy who's like all the way up and you're all the way back here, the communication is going to die down a little bit because you guys really can't travel your voices that far to each other.
Nope, and this late in the day, we've been playing all weekend. Their voice is probably a little hoarse like mine right now.
Yeah, and BR is just looking for the perfect angle to get this Snake 1.
But BR doesn't even. Ooh, and BR, one person's walking off for them. I was just about to say they don't need to be in a position to push, and they're still pushing.
Yeah.
2-on-2 now.
Ooh, BR was going to make a center run. They were trying to aim for that Brave player Dorito, but oh no, they did get him. So we've got one body alive over here. He's popping on the top of the Snake, playing a little risky.
And I think Brave has the advantage right here only because he's on his feet and has more cover. You never want to. The one place you don't want to go in a 1-on-1 is the Snake.
Yeah, not ideal.
Ooh.
And you know what? He's smart about it because he keeps moving and grooving.
Yes. Ooh.
Oh. Okay.
That was nice. And New York, I don't want to. Let's wait till. No, I'm going to commentate a cursor right now.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay, boom. And New York Brave puts a point on the board. Let's go, boys.
Number 55 here.
5 minutes and 17 seconds left on the clock. That is just enough time to mount a comeback. Do you think that we might see a comeback or overtime, possibly?
So the theme of this field has been a lot of overtime, and then you catch that 5 minutes, and they will sit with each other for about 4, and that last minute it gets just so chaotic, and it either is going to decide the match or it leads us into 1v1s, and then I'm obviously a happy gal because I love to see all that action.
I definitely think that if it came down to it, I'd be the guy that they send out for the 1v1 situation on my team.
Okay, I like it. We did have one from the Clutch City Oilers, and he knew his game plan right away. And I think it was like a 17-second quick 1v1. And I was like, how did you do that? And he was like, I just knew that this middle was the only option here.
Definitely pulling my gun up off the center, shooting back at the home, and switching to the opposite way that I just shot.
The problem is the other player just sat in the home, and I was like, oh, no.
No. You have to be the aggressor. TPP sending it up the center right now and so is Wolfpack. TPP in the Snake, Wolfpack in the Snake too, and we lost one for Wolfpack on the Doritos side. Dottie coming off, and we lost another for Wolfpack. Well. TPP still pushing.
I mean, yeah, the aggression here is pretty intense right now.
And Wolfpack loses their center right now. If I were them, I'd probably towel.
Yeah, I mean, 6 minutes on the clock. It gives you plenty of time to towel, make a comeback. We've got a running ref going in for Wolfpack, and he's just changing his angle.
Never good when you see some yellow streak across the field like that. TPP getting into the Dorito 4 over the D3.
This man is just popping the top of the center bunker like it's nobody's business, and I wish I was that tall. Truly.
It is a blessing and a curse to be above 6 foot.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so the Snake here for a TPP. Oh.
And Wolfpack towels, yes.
Yeah, I think it's appropriate. I do wish it was a little sooner, though. Do save more clock for yourself. But if you have faith in the homies and you think they're going to perform, then, credit to you.
No, I told my team don't towel on me ever.
We were just talking about that all week long, and we have players who are dead set on do not towel on me, never towel on me. And so Falby and I were saying, I won't towel on you. But if you're not going to show me any action, you're not going to give me anything, then I got to go.
There's a fine line. If things are moving and grooving,
So big thanks to Active. Check them out for jerseys, joggers, all your dry fits, probably even more. Go get decked out in the gear, walk around, show yourself off.
Scan the QR code that's on screen right now. They're giving away a free JTF8 and a V1 jersey. Scan the QR on the screen right now.
Easiest way to get something out of it. You're
my
at
God,
home,
you're
you're on
at
your
home
couch,
right now,
you're eating your
just-
snacks. Bam, really quick.
I
We're in
bet
between
you
points.
have your phone in your hand.
Right, you can't go wrong.
10 seconds.
All right, we're back
Ooh.
to Brave and BR.
Brave, one guy's coming to the box a little late. It's about a buzz. And he makes it.
I feel like BR is just on fire. The sharp shooting, the guns are up instantly.
See, I think they took if one plays chess, I would call that the castle move right there, where you just one up the center, two
Yep.
guys, everybody's guns up, defensive. They have nothing to lose and everything to gain right now.
And as we say that, I believe I see somebody from Brave walking off.
BR also lost a player at the same time. 1 second.
So what I'm seeing in this match that we're not seeing in the other one is I don't see a lot of instant snake coming off the break here. These guys are kind of a little more delayed, whereas our other set, our other match was more like instantly in the snake, instantly putting in the work. What do you think is probably your best bet here? Are you getting in there right away? Are you waiting to see how the field is playing out?
I think you roll the dice and you send one every time. That the risk outweighs the reward outweighs the risk if you get them in the snake alive and they don't have a snake. And he goes to a bunker, an imaginary person with the wrong call outs. And, oh my God, BR launches and dies.
Okay.
Maybe that was intended just to shake it
I
up,
think
but
it's
BR has
either
one
bad intel or bad intuition. I can never tell the difference sometimes.
game of inches. Game of millimeters right there, because I
A
honestly...
little ghost player, it's fine.
Their BR is in their Dorito. It looks like the way the Brave center player was backed up like that, but I can and
BR
the
Factory
BR
is
just
going
lost
to
the
lose their
home.
home player, though, and this is what I'm talking about. You cannot be in here too long. Yeah, and that was a silly launch up as well. Brave's going to start pushing through here.
Brave takes the real estate, and they're running for the buzzer. Every second counts. Oh, and he stops short and doesn't touch it. And that would have been hilarious.
Braves amped up now. Close game. They're feeling it.
3 minutes on the clock, 2-2. Anybody's ball game. This next
This is the
point.
theme of this field. Is they're always super close, and it's always down to 1 foot, 1 ball, 1 second. It is never just a clear mercy rule win. There have been a few, don't get me wrong, but most of the time they've been some solid battles, and you just, I'm trying to like peel my eyes open. All right, another shout out for Narragansett beer. I know that me and James and Matt Falvey are hoping to catch some at some point in some bar. And if you want to join us sometime, come on up to Boston and we'll all drink some Narragansett and enjoy ourselves. Probably watch some replays and laugh at all the chaos that we've been watching all week long. We're going to return back to this TPP and Wolfpack match. 3-1 for TPP. Wolfpack needs to start putting some points on the board. I mean, 6 minutes left gives them plenty of time, but they really need to not have a 2-point loss here.
10 seconds.
I solemnly swear to fulfill my backup,
Yes,
my backup
I think,
webcasting duties.
yeah, I think what happens is he's got to go back to 10-man, unfortunately.
TPP crew into the snake, both teams into the snake. 45 wedge, hot for TPP crew. Losing their first player off the back line, though.
Yeah, Wolfpack's going to occupy the snake. They've got the home. Little mini temple. They're also going to occupy the snake one, it looks like.
Oh,
I
see
mean,
the heartbreak on that Wolf.
Advantage of that, of course, as they should, unless this home player is going to try to put some paint on him.
Unless the TPP crew coach gave them strict orders to kill clock and not win the point. That's about other, but that doesn't look like it. He's pushing forward.
I mean, they still have 6 minutes on this clock. I don't know if really killing it is now is the time frame here.
Wolfpack player creeping. Really wanted to go bunker him. Doesn't need to. His tower takes him.
Yep. And I am seeing some silent beef here. We're seeing a lot of extra shots going on each side here.
Yeah, there's a little extra paint being slung.
Oh, and we do. Yep, we're going to have a hit here on the snake as well. Who's ever got this snake shot, it is really fantastic, very precise.
It's that middle. We've talked about that middle is so deadly to the snake. TPP crew in the driver's seat, 3-1. 5 minutes on the clock. There it is. Wolfpack's going to concede out.
It's tough. How do you come back?
I don't know. TPP crew also blew through their previous match. I forget who they were playing. Was it Riot?
Was it?
I'm not sure. In any case, they were dominant in their first match. Looks like they're right back at it.
I feel like it was Narcos, but I could be wrong.
Might be right. Is it the Narcos or it wasn't Riot? There they are.
When in doubt,
Check the
it
internet.
out. Okay, I was wrong. BR Factory was with Narcos. TPP was with BC Riot.
Yes. Okay. BR Factory facing a little bit tougher test against New York Brave. 3 minutes on the clock. Tied up 2-2. This could 3 minutes sounds like a lot. But this could easily go to overtime.
I was telling James that we've had a lot of overtime and, a lot of really close battles, and he was saying it's pretty similar on the divisional side as well. What we were talking about, though, is the difference in these matches is I believe it's this Brave BR one, very delay in the snake, whereas the other one is an instant, we're right in there kind of battle. So I can't really tell what's more beneficial here.
Style difference. Yeah, you're right again. BR Factory, a little bit slow. I think we might have a hopper problem for the snake.
We do lose a Brave player over here as well. I think it was the home that was doubled up. They lose him.
BR Factory up the middle now.
They are very, very big fans in the middle, which is fine because we've been asking for that all week long.
It's the right play. BR Factory snake insert makes his own luck. Gets into snake one.
Brave's going to also be in the snake as well. They're having a running ref going in to check the home body, it looks like, for them. They're also going to be on that mini W on the Dorito side, and the home is going to be called clean. So we've got 3 over here on the Brave side, unless one more is hiding. And I do see him. He's actually in the Dorito.
I think we may be looking at 5-on-5 still, which is a little bit of a surprise this deep into a point.
No, we did lose a Brave guy already.
Yes?
You missed him, yeah. He walked off.
So for BR Factory, we got snake one. We got home. Up the middle. We got the mini wall. BR starting to slide up the snake. They're now at the S3. Looking cross.
Yeah, Brave's trying to put the pieces together here. Their home guy's looking the Dorito way, and the other two are actually going to look snake way. Trying to put some pressure in here. Hopefully hold back whatever BR's got going on.
That's another development. Early on in this week, we did not see the mini wall being used quite so much on the snake, but today the mini wall is definitely being used by a lot of these teams to try to tamp down the snake. We are now closing in on 1 minute mark.
You know what this means. Overtime.
Yeah, we're very high chance of overtime at
Sorry,
this point.
let me repeat myself. Sorry, the pattern is chaos,
Yep.
overtime, somebody wins.
Hopefully 1-for-1.
Somebody won. Someone goes into 1v1s.
All right, if there's a chance of this game ending quickly, it's probably this front player for BR Factory and the snake.
Yeah,
He's going to
he might really
cross,
change
blow up
the
the
game.
snake.
Oh.
He's going to charge, probably to his death.
He does, and now it's just a figure. Ooh.
Oh.
We got a Brave injury, I think.
Brave player looking hurt.
Oh, and we've got a Brave in that mini W doing a little point here.
Time is out. The game has been stopped. Oh, they stopped it temporarily, maybe for the injury?
I don't.
I'm not sure what's going on. There's a little bit of confusion. I
The
don't
Brave
think there
player's
was a towel
staying
out.
in his bunker because he's trying to see, let them know, I'm still alive, I'm still here. I don't know what BR has anything left.
Now, it also could have been an inadvertent button going off. That is
Right.
sometimes the case with these. Oh, no, I see a red flag being picked up by Jason, our on-field head ref.
Oh, we must have missed that.
I believe that was
For
BR Factory. I think just picked up a major under 60 seconds.
Oh.
I don't see it on the scoreboard yet. They're trying to figure it out.
See? Chaos.
Yeah, you called it.
Then overtime.
The chaos god kicks in.
Maybe 1v1s, but I guess now we're going to go with chaos instead.
Do you know this weekend was a holiday called Chaos Never Dies?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's one of those obscure minor holidays based on the Greek god, literally named Chaos, Khaos.
Oh, okay, great.
So
another day I've been educated.
I'm full of useless knowledge. So that's being celebrated at the end of that one. Yeah, I think BR just picked up a major, lost that point.
Wow.
We're going to see when the scoreboard comes back over to it, but
That's a tough way to have it.
oof, there was no yelling or being upset about it. So, All right, Wolfpack on the left. They're down by a lot. 5 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, I see this being a really aggressive gameplay for Wolfpack. And we are correct. So they're going to put 21, who's Mike Hansen, in the snake corner.
Wolfpack diving into the snake themselves from the snake corner.
Yep, TPP's got number 5 in here.
Wolfpack player up the middle, diving into snake 2.
TPP's going to have 3 spread across his back line. Snake Eyes in the snake 2. Just looking cross, trying to find somebody over there to kind of take out.
Wolfpack with good positioning. They're now in the Dorito 2. They're up the middle in this wedge. Now they've got the snake 3.
Yeah, TPP's going to start creeping their way up as well. Trying to make sure that nobody's in the center to take him out so he can keep going. I do wish he had a little more support on this side, though. The snake is really hard to battle out on your own.
Wolfpack leaves the home into the mini wall.
It seems like similar mindsets for the snakes here. They're both looking on the inside.
Bad news for Wolfpack. Their mini wall player definitely has a hopper problem. He's doing a lot of shake and shoot.
Yeah. We got Mike Hansen doing a little head check here, trying to see if there's anybody on the snake wire. Oh, it looks like they're going to catch a minor for Wolfpack. TPP sees that, and they're going to...
Oh, no, another minor for Wolfpack.
Oh.
Leaving just their snake insert and their mini wall, who's having hopper problems.
Oh, no.
He doesn't have a hopper problem anymore. He has a hopper hit. That's going to be it. Wolfpack going to get cleaned off the field there thanks to a couple penalties.
Yeah, they've got 3 minutes on the clock. Wolfpack coach is coming by. He's a very scary man as well.
Yeah, storming in.
Point approved.
See, I mean, I also had this issue when we first started, right? The confusion of we're throwing one flag and then there's multiples to indicate that there is a penalty called. So I do kind of see where the confusion is. Maybe they were throwing another one on Mike Hansen.
So, again, we've talked about it before. If you're joining us now, where have you been? But the European refs here, they'll throw multiple flags for the same offense, meaning not like repeating the penalty, but just making sure everybody on the field can see that let's say, a minor was called.
Right. It puts the refs all on the same page of like, hey, we're looking for bodies. Do you have anything where you're at? Don't pull anybody, but just let me know that you've got something that's available to me.
But it can cause some confusion, especially for viewers. It can cause a lot of confusion.
Right.
On the field, it's certainly possible to call. But the main thing is so that the other team absolutely knows there's a minor if everybody's throwing their flag, or major, whatever.
Right.
All right, refs trying to sort it out.
1 minute.
The refs are really taking a beating today. Unfortunately, they're just catching a lot of arguments back and forth.
You know, when you're playing all of these playoff games here, it means you've got the teams that are the most aggressive. Plays happen even faster, bang, bang, trades and stuff. It puts a lot of stress on the reffing crew.
Also, you missed it. I did invite James to join us for our Narragansett beer sip-off when we go back home.
We have a sip-off? I wasn't aware of a sip-off.
I was like, how I was saying we should have to go. We have to go try it. And now James is going to join us. Knowing him, he'll probably outdrink the bar, but that's fine.
Yeah, das Boot. Okay, I think the coach accepted. It seems like the coach accepted that explanation, turned on his own player. in accusation. Brave on the left, BR on the right. Brave up by 1 point. Looks like they're going to lose their snake corner runner. Down to 4 on 5.
They are making a big push at the Dorito way, and they're also going to be matched by the giant brick as well.
Another player coming off for Brave, though. Down to 3 bodies.
I mean, yeah, BR really...
and that's a major coming up.
For Brave.
Oh.
Oh.
That is under 60 seconds. Yeah, BR is going to hit the buzzer just to be certain, but it doesn't matter. That's a major under 60 seconds. Stops the point. I believe that's going to go to BR Factory. It's going to be 3-3 with 7 seconds on the clock.
You know what this means.
Yeah, we're going to get our overtime.
Oh, we're going to, yep, usual pattern. Wolfpack is yet again accepting their fate with these penalties, even amongst the chaos. I just heard their coach say, ref doesn't matter, we have a point to play, just leave it. So I think they're at this point just here to play ball.
I like that answer. Personally, I think it's distracting the players if you're spending too much time arguing about what happened the point
Right, because they're all trying to, share their perspective and their side, and so it's just everybody's distracted. It's like, you know what, it is what it is. The score is not our friend.
It's fairly rare that you're going to argue successfully to get a game reversed on something that you think you saw the other team. So you're better off concentrating on the next point. Another chance to thank our sponsors. All these companies you see on screen help to support this webcast, help to support this league, which means they're helping to support you being able to watch this. So if you get a chance, the circle of support requires that you go take a look at their product, see if some of their product fits your needs. Give them a chance. I think the refs are having another discussion.
Yeah, I feel like every point now we're having a small ref meeting, and I would hate to be them at this point.
Should we just set up like a table that both coaches sit at with a head ref?
Have a seat.
Yeah, no, just be permanently there for the whole match. They can just sit at a table, UN style, just waiting to negotiate. Because every point ends in a negotiation between coaches and refs now.
All right, well, whatever the chaos was, it's said and done. We're going to go back to TPP and Wolfpack 5-1 for TPP. We've got Wolfpack on the right, TPP on the left. I'm looking over on this other pit, and I still see BR and Brave with the ref kind of discussing what's happening here, and at the same time, the refs are all having a good time. They're, kind of trying to shake off all the bad vibes here, and you know what? I would too.
It's been a long week. They're so close to the finish line.
I see Jason hugging his homie. They're just trying to find some sort of relief here.
Solace.
Okay, now we're throwing ice. Okay, we're really, really having a party here. All right, you're Wolfpack. You're down by 4. What's your game plan here?
Yeah, with this amount of time on the clock. I mean, aggressive but not stupid. Oh, they lose the first player off on that Dorito side.
Yep.
You don't have to be purely stupid yet. There's 3 minutes on the clock, but your boys better keep moving. You know what? If I was coaching, I'd say I don't want to see a knee touch the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and as we say that, they're going to lose another for Wolfpack.
As soon as a knee touches the ground, that's a player that's generally not moving forward anytime soon.
Yeah, no, I don't want to see any cheeks in the grass right now.
Yeah, there you go. All right, TPP crew just going to cross it up, try to prevent any damage here, kill the clock.
2:20 on the clock. Mike Hansen is going to push down the snake. He wants a kill. He wants it bad. He wants the points.
He needs them. He doesn't have any back player support, though. He's just going to have to kind of do it on his own.
Yeah, this Wolfpack home needs to just get out of it. Let's go. Because you're about to get pinched out or whatever the case may be.
Crew player leaving the mini wall.
All right. I think Hansen is aware that there's a snake, and so he's kind of waiting for him.
There's a crew drop back. He's a risky shot in the butt. No, Hansen misses it.
No, I don't think he saw it. He's doing a little tight wrap to see if he can find somebody. I think he's aware that there's a snake. I just don't think he's aware of what location the snake is in. It does actually kill a TPP snake, though.
Oh. You know
But
what? Time clock says he had to move forward. I'm not going to
Right,
second
yeah,
guess that
it-
one.
Correct.
It doesn't work out, but he had to do something. His teammates need to be doing something.
Yeah, a minute 24 on the clock. I mean, if he's going to go, he's going to go. He's one of those people
Yeah.
that if he sees the opportunity, he's going to take it, even if it's going to catch him in a gunfight and catching some balls from a lane. But
They're down by 4 points. We're now approaching the minute mark. This match is all but over, unfortunately.
yeah, we were saying earlier on in the match that this was supposed to be some sort of, hard fight. And I just think between the penalties and the calls, Wolfpack is just not having a game. And as we say that, looks like another one's going to be shot out from going into the snake. This is going to be Santiago on TPP, who's been having an incredible game, let me tell you. He's been sharp. He's just been on top of it. And so, I mean, if anybody's going to say that I put these people on my back,
Santiago?
it would be Santiago. If I was him,
He's
I would
too
say,
modest
listen.
for that.
But, I mean, congratulations to TPP as long as...
Well, they don't really have to hit the buzzer. Point differential doesn't matter. They're safer off just letting the clock run out.
Yeah, and you can see it. Santiago's pointing on the clock, like, listen, look at this. But
Yeah, there was
you know
no real
what?
reason. There was really no reason to hit that button. Let it go under 10 and hit it, or just don't hit it at all.
Yeah, but your ego.
Yeah, I guess
Your
so.
ego.
All right.
How do you walk into a Sunday and go, I got a mercy rule?
That's
What's
true.
up?
You get a mercy this deep in the playoffs. It's
Absolutely.
nice.
Yeah, exactly.
good. All right, congrats, TPP. Going to move on. Dominant win. Now we got a tight one on the board here.
Yeah, this has been back and forth.
A minute.
So this is for all the marbles. This is OT.
Yeah, we got over OT wishes.
If you don't know already, Chaos OT 1v1s. So
Please. Please, nobody win this thing. That's all we're asking. We just want to see a
I just want
1v1.
one more. I want one more, and I want the side eye from Jason, and
I don't feel like I'm asking too much.
that's how I want to end my Sunday.
30 seconds.
So we've got Brave on the right, BR Factory on the left, 3-3. We're going into overtime. This is it.
20 seconds.
All right. If they're going to follow the script, as we've seen so far in these overtime points, they tend to be real slow for about 3 or 4 minutes, and then suddenly, like you said, chaos.
I was telling James the same thing earlier.
All right, doubled up at home for BR Factory.
A pretty atypical breakup for Brave, but they do lose a body out of the home. They don't use the snake.
However, BR drops a body, evens it up 4-4.
Oh, Brave's also going to lose a body in the center. I think popping the top on that one probably wasn't the best game plan here.
There's another check in the center, but it looks like the BR Factory player going to be called clean.
I think they're so focused on the aggression, they're losing the methodical thought process here.
One body advantage for BR.
So all I'm seeing right now is 2 Brave players. I don't know what's we've got on that BR side.
BR just slid out to the snake insert bunker. They're up the middle in that 45-yard line wedge. Dorito Tower now sliding into the snake can.
Brave's going to be in the snake and in the little mini wall on the Dorito side. I can't tell if there's anybody else with them.
Brave is calling caution the snake. They're incorrect. There's nothing in the snake right now for Factory. Oh, I think we might have had to move up the Dorito side by BR.
Yeah, I think they're looking to go, but I don't.
Yep, they left the Dorito Tower. They're now into the D2. Now they're getting into the snake. Snake 1. Yeah, Brave is definitely wrong about the positioning of the snake. They're shooting everything but the right bunker.
Yeah, which is unfortunate because I feel like they're not only wasting a lot of their time, but also their paints. When they do start to find people, you got 1, maybe 2 pods left because you're shooting all your paint at this invisible player.
Which can be a factor, again, because these games, like you said, these overtime points have been going very, very long.
Mm-hmm. And like I was telling James, it just takes 1 ball to really change the game here.
Mm-hmm. We've definitely hit that conservative part of the match where both teams dig in a little bit, slow down, work on their communication, try to figure it out.
You're pretty atypical overtime pace here.
And don't take any big risks until either your paint situation or your time situation compel you.
Yeah, this mini W on the Dorito side is just shooting paint over here for the snake. I mean, there is a snake, but he's not in the correct bunker that they're shooting at.
You know what? I'm listening to BR Factory's call. They're also misidentifying the snake position.
Oof.
It's not a huge deal. They're calling it snake 2 when in fact it's snake 1 for Brave.
I guess the question is, who corrects themselves first?
Yeah, who figures it out?
With 1:44 on the clock. Just to let you know.
That actually worked. There was an empty pod trick. So the Brave player took an empty pod off the ground. He threw it forward past Snake 3. BR Factory sees the pod come rolling out of the Snake 3 area and immediately adjusts his position call to Snake 3. Congrats to Brave. That hasn't worked much this weekend.
We need a ref cam because Jason just looked at us and gave us the 1v1 signal.
Yeah.
And you know what? He looks happy about it, though.
I can't read him through that mask, but
I think usually he's shaking his head at us, but he looks like he's cheerful at this point.
the heat is finally getting to him.
60 seconds.
All right, we're
Yep,
now at
see, there
60
it is.
seconds.
All right.
We've entered the chaos portion of our broadcast, and here it comes.
Well, now the question is, which team is more confident in a 1v1 scenario? Because that's going to be the team that's going to sit on it.
BR Factory on the Dorito side just made a drop back to the mini wall, now to home. Now over, so he's definitely going to try to push over the snake side.
40 seconds left on this clock, people.
If he wanted to finish the game, he would have been better off going up the middle.
Oh, and see, BR's
there's a big run down the Dorito side by BR Factory.
I didn't know there was that many BRs left.
He is alive, or pretending to be alive, and he's going to get to the buzzer. We are about to find out if it's clean or dirty, but I suspect it's clean. That is a huge last-second come from behind hit by BR Factory to get that buzzer.
Wait a minute. Can we just discuss this for a moment?
Sure. That's what we're paid to do.
Have 4 bodies.
How did you miss that?
How do you wait so long to launch like that?
I see.
I'm confused. You were up. Oh, goodness.
All right, I'll throw out an explanation.
Go ahead.
If you're going to do crazy stuff that might get you killed or get penalties, you want to wait late enough in that point so the other team can't get a chance to capitalize on it going wrong for you. So there's an argument for waiting until close to the last second.
I think we also got a puker on BR.
Yeah.
It's the heat. Hydrate, people.
It's been a long week. Hydrate with the right stuff. Let's clarify that.
Right.
Not with a fine product like Narragansett. Save that for after you're done playing.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know. I just think when you have 4 live, I'm just so confused on how you didn't just try to
do that earlier.
Work together, the 4 of you, pinch out the last 2 instead of doing this crazy rundown where you're creating chaos and you're creating the risk of having penalties and such.
Can't argue with the results, though. So that is going to wrap up that match. We're going to take a little break. When we come back, we're going to see Heroines and Vibe taking on the winners of the previous games, which I believe was Femmes and Cheetahs? Well, we'll find out.
Yeah.
Don't trust me. In any case, thank you so much for being here with us. Take a little break. We'll come back. We'll get to some WNXL finals action. Thank you so much.